That's so cool.
Go. Aduma.
So the Parah Aduma is like this. The Torah describes the Parah Aduma is Parah Aduma Tamima Asher Lo Oil. How does it? What's the Torah trying to set up? How does it want you to see this Parah Aduma? It's this. It's red. It's young. It never wore an oil. It never carried anything. Never did any avodah. It's setting up a picture of total. If you remember my Hakika Torah, there was never chiseled in any way. It is totally shalom. It's shalom. It's like the golden kid, wide-eyed, innocent, no trauma, no drama. That person before anything, like just red, vibrant, glowing, like mamish lichtige kid. It's a beautiful image. You see that? You see like life, full chiyas. That's how it sets up the Parah Aduma. And as soon as you get that beautiful picture and you're smiling, you have that dreamy look in your eyes, like, this lichtige Parah Aduma, so rearing to go. You have it, you're feeling it. Now you take it and you burn it. As oira, as besara, al pirish. You burn everything. You burn everything. From 100 to 0. The afar sereifas hapara, the ashes of the Parah Aduma, is the saddest thing in the entire universe, in all of history. It is the total destruction of shleimus. Every tsar in the world, every klap, every chakika, every trauma is a tiny subset of the Parah Aduma. The Torah is setting up this crazy picture of total shleimus reduced to nothing. Those ashes are literally every tsar in the world is included in that. In that. So how is that? I understand it's such a thought can mamish be matar ta'ayim. You can be the most lichtige guy and it'll destroy you. How is it matar to me? How does that image free somebody from tsar? From tuma, from the heaviness. So okay, this is not the way I would normally say it. I'll say it shorter, but maybe I said this Torah here. You know my Torah on the Kruvim?
I think so.
Yeah? When they ate from the Yitzchak, ate the das in Gan Eden, so Hashem said, 10 yoichel, that maybe they're going to also chas now go eat from the Yitzchak also. So he puts two things, lishmor derech Yitzchak. The pasuk says he puts the kruvim and the la tacher of misapeches, lishmor, guarding the way to the Yitzchak. So Aduma Chava wouldn't also eat from that. He puts kruvim and this fiery spinning sword, the la tacher of misapeches. I'm not going to get into that now, but the kruvim, so Rashi over there by kruvim says, in Breishis says that kruvim are malachei chavala. So how are kruvim malachei chavala? We know what kruvim are. Kruvim are they're odom and chava koydem achet. They're like arumim, like naked, v'loyush b'shashu, pure innocence. They're the most tahor, innocent. The kruvim represent pure tara. No, that's what the kruvim. That's the image of kruvim on top of the orin, like the. So how could that be called malachei chavala? So most people say, it's two different kinds of kruvim. But it's very schwer to say it's two different types of kruvim because the oroin is called Eitz Chaim Hilamachasikim, and the Eitz Chaim is called Eitz Chaim, and both of them have kruvim. The kruvim on the oron are soichem mekanteyem al oron. They're guarding the oron, and the Eitz Chaim and Gaiden, the kruvim are guarding. So both things are called Eitz Chaim, and they both have kruvim guarding it. So how can you tell me it's two different kruvim? Kruvim are kruvim. So how could you call kruvim malachei chavala? So the answer is so heavy. What's the answer? Can you imagine how kruvim do malachei chavala? They're literally the opposite. What?
Innocence is chavala.
How?
Perfect. You're not saying.
You don't really start to grow until you first were knocked down.
A little deeper. You're
Perfect.
both almost there.
Good.
You're almost there. The idea that ruchnius and godliness is perfect kruvim, that is what destroys the world.
That's mamish machlekes you were saying before.
Yeah, I hear maybe. What destroys the world is the picture that you think ruchnius has to be this perfect shleimus, and because there's ein odmar shaliachta, there's nobody is perfect. So if your picture of ruchnius is kruvim, the second that you get a chip in your thing, you're done. So the kruvim. Everyone in the world, every chavala in the world, every destruction in the world happened because you believed that you were supposed to be kruvim. There is such a thing as kruvim. You know where they belong? In the Kodesh Kadashim, behind the Paroiches, No one's allowed to go in there. Only the Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippur. And only carrying the Torahs, and he can only see them through the Anan Torahs. And even then he might die. It's so Shchiach Chezeka. It's so dangerous. So the Kruvim are the Malachei Chavala, and that's the freedom from tumah, from brokenness, is you got to burn the Parah Aduma. You got to burn that innocent, you can't have one shemetz of that musig of Kedusha left. It's Matahir to Meim, because you have to get rid of the image of the Parah Aduma is the Kruvim, the way it's set up. This innocent, lichtiga, untamed, undamaged. You're giving me this look like you have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, because we're ruining the perfection just to show you that it wasn't perfect, but it was perfect.
That musig,
the
most
really perfect.
dangerous thing in the world is that image that's what perfection is. Perfection is loy ola
So it's correcting a wrong.
Getting rid of a lie.
And what is
Something
perfection?
that's a lie. What?
So what is perfection?
And that's what frees people. The broken people are freed by destroying the Parah Aduma. And the innocent people, you see here?
So what's perfection, man?
Perfection is
Working.
Dynamism that comes from work. It's the keshas. Scars and come back Kodesh Baruch Hu with your calluses, with your scotch tape and your
Shiv's your car, Shiv's your camera.
I hear, and I don't think even the Rebbeinu Shalom will be echoed by that. It's like that's the story. After wedding, but you have to come to Kodesh Baruch Hu with your not the yeshiva car. You have to make a rolls out of it. There's a certain kind of car that's